Good morning, everybody. Previous class we studied how to rationalize the denominator. How to rationalize the denominator of the given number. This is how we can convert the denominator into a rational number. Exercise 1.4, that is a deducted portion from our syllabus. And also the construction is represent root 3.5 on the number line. That also deducted portion, but we will study afterwards. If we have regular classes there, I will study that portion also. Otherwise, through the online class, we will study last. Okay. So we have to take the next exercise. That is exercise 1.5. First question, page number 24, exercise 1.5. All of you look at textbook. Classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. You already studied what is a rational number and what is an irrational number. Some numbers are here given. And also we have to study the identities based on square roots. Okay. Using the previous class identities and formulas, we have to answer these questions. First one, classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. The first question is 2 minus root 5. Exercise 1.5. First question, 2 minus root 5. Sorry, root 5. This is an expression having the difference of 2 minus root 5. A rational number and a irrational number. Therefore, this 2 minus root 5 is an irrational number. It is an irrational number. Why? Because you already studied the difference between a rational number and irrational number is an irrational number 2 minus root 5. It is an irrational number. Okay. The second question, 3 plus root 23 minus root 23. Second question, 3 plus root 23 minus root 23. We can write this expression 3 plus root 23, change in the bracket, we write it minus root 23. Okay. Plus root 23 minus root 23, we can cancel the, we get only 3 plus 0. Minus root 23 plus root 23 minus root 23, we get to 0. 3 plus 0, we get to 2. Therefore, the given number is this one is a rational number, not an irrational number. Okay, that's the second question. It is a rational number. That is 3 plus root 23 minus root 23 is equal to 3. It is a rational number. Then third one, 2 into root 7 by 2 root 7 divided by 7 root 7. That is equal to, what is the answer here we get? That is equal to 2 root 7 is 2 into root 7 divided by 7 into root 7. Can we get it 2 by 7? It is a, you know, it is a rational number. 2 into root 7 by 7 into root 7. Root 7 cancel, we get it 2 by 7. It is also a rational number. Okay, next one, 1 by root 2. What do you know? 1 by root 2 is an irrational number. Root 2 is because root 2 is an irrational number. 1 by root 2 is also an irrational number. Next one, 2 pi. Fourth one. Fifth one, 2 pi. You know pi is an irrational number. Therefore, 2 into pi is also an irrational number. So we can classify the first questions. There are 5 questions are there. Classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. Okay, the first one is 2 minus root 5. It is an irrational number. You know the difference between a rational number and irrational number is an irrational number. Second one, simplify, we get 3 equal to 3. This is here rational numbers are there, but simplify we get 3. Therefore, this number is a rational number. The second one. Third one, the rational numbers are cancelled. We get 2 by 7. It is a rational number. Fourth one, 1 by root 2. It is an irrational number. Why? Because root 2 is an irrational number. Therefore, 1 by root 2 is also an irrational number. Next one, 2 into pi. That is 2 pi. Pi is an irrational number. Therefore, 2 into pi. 2 pi is also an irrational number. Okay. Next question. Simplify each of the following expressions. Simplify each of the following expressions using the identities you studied based on square roots. Based on square roots, you already studied the identities. Based on that identities, you have to solve the given problems. The first one is simplify each of the following expression. First one, 3 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 2. Three plus root 3 into 2 plus root 2. 2 plus root 2. How we can use this? You already studied on identity. Root A plus root B into root C plus root D. Okay, but here A plus B into C plus D. But A is not an irrational number, it is a rational number. Okay. Previously you studied A plus B into C plus D. Now you studied root A plus root B into root C plus root D. Any one of the identity you also use that solve this. Okay. Here I am used A plus B into C plus D. That is AC plus AD plus BC plus BD. You already studied this idea. Okay, this year you already studied root A plus root B into root C plus root D is equal to root of AC plus root of AD plus root of BC plus root of B. Any one of them we can use and write this one. Okay. Then here I am writing 3 into 2 A into C plus A into D 3 root 2 plus next one B into C plus B into D. That is equal to 3 2s are 6 plus 3 into root 2 3 root 2 plus root 3 into 2 you can write 2 root 3 plus root 3 into root 2 root A into root B. You already said root A into root B is equal to root of AB. So we can write root of 3 into 2 6. Okay, so we can write 6 plus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 plus root 6. So we can solve the given question, that is 3 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 3, that is equal to 2 plus root 2, that is equal to 6 plus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 plus 6. This way we can simplify. Okay. Okay. A plus B into C plus D. All are different numbers. So use that. Or using the square roots and the root A plus root B into root C plus root D. Same expansion. Anyway, you can use any one of the additions for this problem. 3 into 2 plus 3 into root 2 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 3 into 3 into 2 6 plus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 plus root 6. Okay. Then next one. Second one. 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. Sorry, 3 minus root 3. Similar. Here also we can use two identities. Which one? A plus B into A minus B. That is A square minus B square. For this year you have to study the identity A plus root B root A plus root B into A minus root B, or root A plus root B into root A minus root B. That is root A the whole square minus root B the whole square, that is A minus B. That you already studied. Any one of the property you have to use it here. That is A square minus B square. I am using this ending A plus B into A minus B. A square minus B square. Let's go to what is A? 3 square minus what is B? Root 3 the whole square. 3 square 9. Root 3 the whole square 3. You get 9 minus 3 6. Okay. Third question. Third one, root 5 minus root 2 into root 5, sorry, third one, root 5 plus root 2 the whole square. Root 5 plus root 2 the whole square. Which idea we are using here? A plus B the whole square you see here, that is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square, or root A plus root B the whole square, is equal to A plus 2 root AB plus B. Any one of the identity we have to use and solve this. Okay. Third one, root 5 plus root 2 the whole square. Okay, A square root 5 the whole square plus 2AB, 2 into A root 5, B root 2 plus B square root 2 the, it is A is equal to root 5 the whole square plus 2 into AB root 5 into root 2 plus B root 2 the whole square. We get root 5 the whole square, you know, 5 plus 2 into root A into root B, you know, 2 root 5 2s are 10 plus root 2 the whole square 2. 5 plus 2, you know, 7 plus 2 root. Okay. This I am using the identity A plus B the whole square, that is A square minus this identity I am using first. Second identity, or we can do this problem in this way, or root 5 plus root 2 the whole square is equal to A. Here what is A? Root A is root 5, that A 5 plus 2 into root of A into B, 5 into 2 plus B 2 That's equal to 5 plus 2 root 10 plus 2. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 2 root 2. Any method you can. This identity you already by heart. So I am using first that identity. Second identity based on the square root. That is a plus 2 root ab plus b. Same answer. Okay. Any one of the identity you have to use that. So next one. Root 5 minus root 2 into root 5 plus root 2. This problem we already solved. So one is root 5 minus root 2. That is question number 4. Into root 5 plus root. This is also in the end a plus b into a minus b. We know, already we know, a into b is equal to b into a. So, here the idea is a plus b into a minus b, but here a minus b into a plus b both are same. The idea is a square minus b square. Okay, then we have to use the what is a here? Root 5 the whole square, a square minus b, root 2 the whole square. Root 5 the whole square you know 5, root 2 the whole square 2. Then we get the answer is 3. Okay, this way we can solve the given problems, that is classify the following numbers as simplify each of the following expressions. This way using identities we can simplify the given expressions. First you by heart the identity, then in the rough book right hand study all the problems, and the right hand side you have to right hand study the identity also. That identity, apply the problems and solve it. Okay. Third question. Recall pi is defined as the ratio of circumference of a circle and its diameter. Diameter we have to represent it by the alphabet small letter D. Circumference is represented by the alphabet small letter C. That is given that pi is the ratio of circumference and diameter of a circle. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is rational. How will you resolve this contradiction? What is that? Given that pi is the ratio between ratio of the circumference by diameter of a circle. What is circumference? You know, 2 pi r. What is diameter? Double of the radius. Okay, cancel there. We get it, that is equal to pi. Pi is a ratio of circumference and diameter. Okay, that's question number 3 is given. But we already studied pi is an irrational number. But here we are to write pi is equal to one ratio, that is circumference by diameter. Circumference by diameter. We get a rational form. Then there arises a contradiction. Is it correct? Did you feel any contradictions there? Yes. Because pi is an irrational number, but here say that pi is equal to circumference by diameter. But there is no contradiction, because if we are using scale or any other device, we have to measure the circumference means length around the circle. Diameter means the largest chord of a circle. That we have to use measuring using scale or any other device. We have to take its approximate value. Okay, but circumference and diameter both are the approximate value, and the ratio is also an approximate value. Okay, the value of pi is not defined. Okay, that is the value is extended. So we have to say that pi is an irrational number. There is no contradiction, because these two values are only the approximate value. So pi is an irrational number. Okay, so its value we always get an approximate value, and it is an irrational number. So we have to say that pi is always irrational number. Okay. That we want to explain that. Next, represent the root of 9.3 on the number line that we will study afterwards. Last fifth question, rationalize the denominator of the following. Rationalize the denominator of the following. We already solved 3 workout questions. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 problems are there. Okay. Then first one, rationalize the denominator of the following 1 by root 7. That's very easy. This type of problem we already solved 1 by root 2. For 1 by root 7, you know, want to change the denominator into a rational number. So, you know, multiply the numerator and denominator by the same denominator root 7. If only root 7, only one irrational number is there. Expression is not there. That's a sum or difference of a rational number and irrational number is not there. So, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same denominator. We get 1 into root 7. Root 7 into root 7, you know, 7. Convert it into denominator, convert it into a rational number. That way, we have to rationalize the denominator of 1 by root 7 is equal to root 7 by 7. Denominator become a rational number. Okay. Next, 1, 2, 3 questions are there. Okay. Then second and third you have to do as homework problems. Fourth one I will do. It is 1 by, because second and third same type problem we already solved. 1 by root 7 minus 2. Okay. Multiply is conjugate to numerator and denominator. That is 1 divided by root 7 minus 2 into root 7 minus 2. It's conjugated. Root 7 plus 2. Denominator also root 7 plus numerator 1 into root 7 plus 2. We get it. Root 7 plus 2 divided by. This is in the form a plus b into a. Always in the form a plus b into a minus b. Okay. Where a root 7 a square minus b square 2 square. That's equal to root 7 plus 2 divided by root 7 the whole square 7 minus 2 square 4. Okay. That's equal to root 7 plus 2 divided by 7 minus 4. Okay. Denominator is always in the form a plus b into a minus b. Okay. Or root a plus b into root a minus b. Okay. We get that is 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4. We get 3. Root 7 plus root 7 plus 2 divided by 3. This way we can rationalize the denominator. That means the denominator number converted into a rational number. That exercise finished. Next class we will study the laws of exponents that you already studied. We will recall that formulas and solve the problems. Okay. Thank you all.